Eat some pork chops.
Going to.
Delicious.
I'm gonna have rice and have some pork chops.
Duplicate. Your channel. This. Copy. Paste. Enter. What did I see? Stop recording. Main camera. Properties. Configure video. Okay. 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 There we go. What's up, Rebel? What's up, Brandon? These two will be fun. They go last. They go last. Been nice if we'd have had more. What's up, Rudy? Happy Friday. Would have been nicer if we'd had more immaculate. But my anger is past. I figure such is life. I don't begrudge people wanting to make more money. However, I think once you make a deal with someone, you should honor that deal. And so, that's just me, though. Yep, wrong way. Couple minutes and we'll roll. So what's going on today? Everyone having a good Friday? Let's just open some stuff over. I might just sit here and do nothing. That's boring. I don't have any help. It's just me. So we'll start opening some boxes. What's up, Tim? How's it going? What's up, Dave? What's happening? We'll do them 5 at a time. 7:01 here in the great state of Missouri. You're on with Restless Craft Breakers. My name is Dune. Pretty good chance your name is not. Just saying. It's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing at all. So Wander Franco slips and falls a little bit, and here comes Dominguez to pick him up. Right? A whole lot of people who were giving up on Dominguez wish they had those cards back. It's like Ohtani in 19. Nobody. We had a hard time selling the Angels sometimes because nobody wanted Ohtani. I know where there are sitting in a box 2019 Topps Ohtani, Topps Chrome Ohtani Red. I think it was Red Wave. And I believe a couple of 2019. I might be wrong about this one. Autographs, Otani autographs. I know there's some Vlads in there. I imagine there's some Pete Alonsos in there. It's a shame. It's a real shame. Hold on one sec, guys. All right, sorry about that. Everybody left me, so I had to go deal with the dogs myself. I'm all by myself. Anyone have anything fun going on? It's a beautiful night here in St. Louis. The temperatures are coming down. Fall was my favorite time of the year. Easily my favorite time of the year. And so I like when the temperatures start going down. So that's a good thing. No, he's not going to be the MVP. There's no chance. I won't say there's no chance. There's very little chance it's not Ronald Acuna. Ronald Acuna was hurt 2 years ago. Looked like his career might be on the skids. He's not only come back strong, he's come back and done something that no other player in the history of the game has done. I just don't see it not being Acuna. Yeah, we got a little bit of rain. I mean, it could be bets. There's everything tells me it's still going to be Acuna. Everything tells me it's still going to be Acuna. Better team, etc., etc. But Lord knows I've been wrong before. Really, that much storm rolled through, huh? That would suck. I think we got some rain here. I don't think we got anything like that. Maybe it just hasn't gotten to us yet. Who knows? All right, let's start here. Nolan Gorman. George. Uh-oh. Sorry, Spencer. I made Spencer Thorkey with the Gosman sepia. Hey, look at that. Little purple Volpe. There we go. Let's get this in the right frame. Little purple Anthony Volpe. Let's see if we get some sleeves out. Who are the big Cy Young guys? I like it. Josh Smith, Meneses, Pete Alonso, Fujinami, Meyer, Riley Green, Contreras, Yashua, Avisel Garcia, Kyle Stowers, JJ Bleday, Anthony Rizzo. Vladdy. CJ Abrams. Look at Giant. It's a miracle. Chris Brown, Hunter Brown, Cody Clemens, We just had that one. 2 packs in a row. Pink. Andrew McCutcheon. Jacques Peterson. Tell me about the Cy Young race. Tell us all. Zach Gallen. Rendon. Hey, another blue. Corbin. Corbine. And then Austin Hayes. He is out of 125. Is this one out of 125? Oh no, this is purple out of 275. Let's pull that out of 125. Duh. I don't know anything. Waldachuk, Scott's favorite player. Salvador the Cheater. Is that back-to-back Rizzos? Huh. Back-to-back CP Rizzos. Gallen has to get some NL votes, I would think. Don't think he wins it, though. So who's the National League guy? Pasquantino, Bubba. Cheater down. It's Michael Harris the second. Nice. Come on, autograph. First autograph. Dang. Max Fried out of 199. Or Fried, whichever way you like it. Showing Cole, Castillo, Gray, Gosman, and Valdez. Snell, Still, Snyder, Gallen, and Webb. I would take out Snell. Steele, I like Steele. Strider, I like him. Gallen, I would take out Webb. Not that I'm trying to rag on the Giants in any way, shape, or form, but, you know, I think other people have had a better year than this guy. I don't know about the American League. I don't pay. There's a no-hitter by Detroit, Reese Olson versus White Sox. He finished the no-hitter? $20. $20. Hey, look at that. Volpe Pink. Ryan Weatherspoon, if I miss any Mookie when we're going through here, holler at me. I will try to make sure that we sleeve those because they are going to have a little bit of an attitude if they are all scratched up. Not that they would be anyway, but I just want to make sure they're covered. Fujinami, 07th, he's on his way. Tyler O'Neill, hey, $40 worth of Shohei. $40 worth of Shohei. Goldschmidt. Where am I going? Riley Green, Goldschmidt. Jacques. Jose Miranda. My goodness, a lot of Giants in here. Acuna. Look at my notes. That many. Bubba. Yelich. Al Stevenson. Steer. Gunner. Cases. Shea. Is that Shea? CJ. Rodriguez and Herrera. Ezekiel Duran. Oscar. Prato. Nate. Oh, Hoppy. McClanahan. Matt Olson. Okay, everybody give me your thoughts on breaking a case of 2022. I don't know. I think the 11th. I'm not sure, Rebel, to be honest with you. 2022 Platinum Anniversary. I got a case of blasters in. Do we want to break it? Everybody keeps telling me how great the blasters are. DL Hall. Is that something we have interest in? Tim says yes. I think it'll be a fun break. 40 cases. 40 cases. 40 boxes in a case. I hope not 40 cases. That would suck. Anyone else say yes, or do we just Tim? That'd probably be enough, Tim. I mean, you know, there'd be one claim and it would say close it. And we'd be like, okay. Let me pull out the Giants. I'm thinking about 2 listings tomorrow, maybe one at 4 o'clock, maybe one at 7 o'clock. I have a break similar to this one. Well, I have the other half of this. This was a brand new case of blasters. And so I'd like to break both halves of it. Was getting 2 or more additional numbered colors in a few blasters. Wow. Okay. Sounds like a good break to me. And then I have the other half of this. I have some more boxes of these. I got these direct from Tops, and so I figured we'll break those. I also have 4 of the Topps Chrome Sapphire coming in. We'll figure out what to do with those. I got those from the 528 Club. I just don't want to stand in line and sign up through that other place for the auction, and I mean for the random, and then you do the random and you can get 2 boxes. So I just didn't want to do it. I know, I'm a terrible breaker. I should have wanted to. But since it's really just me doing all this stuff, there's never enough time. Look at that. Never enough time. We are in. I was telling you guys this yesterday, so I'll kind of fill you in again. The landlord here. This is the height of hilarity. I have no complaints about the. We came in and we did all the work in this shop. There's no signage up front. There's out front like you would have with a normal shopping center. It's this beat up brown shopping center. That's part of the reason I dig it. But they have a sign up that they won't fix. They won't put a sign out front. They won't do, we trip all the time things when we have the microwave and the air fryer working at the same time. One of them, it causes the circuit to trip, and every once in a while randomly circuits will just trip in this place. And so we got about 3,000 square feet, give or take. We're paying $2,250. So I've been told that rent's going to go up at the end of my lease to $3,700 a month. And I said, yeah, we'll be moving. We'll be out of here. So we have begun the process of finding a new home. And we'll find a new home. The one thing about a down economy, seriously, the guy who's next to us was paying $1,000 a month. They raised him to $2,400. He's like, I'm out. And then seriously, it's been 2 weeks and he's already got a new place. Yes, that's what I was saying, Ryan. That's what I was saying. Yeah, nobody's knocking down, and we've already come across. There's a 4,000 square foot place, 4,000 square feet, with a big storage area, which is what we need. 1,800. We're at 3,000 square feet, $2,250. So, and it's right down the road, right off here, off of Mexico. Plenty of traffic, plenty of people going by, and it's 4,000 square feet for $1,800. Older shopping center, which doesn't bother me because they have the correct signage. We can put our name out front. We can do the things that we can't do here. And so we're going to go look at that. We're actually considering just buying a place outright. And so we're kind of we've started the process already. So, and if you've been here to the shop, if you're local and you've been to the shop, it's nothing to smile about. They won't fix the parking lot looks awful. There's weeds all over the place. Again, I dig the old field, but old field is different than, for whatever reason, you're just going to jam people up. Kettle Mart. So I wish them well. We will not be here anymore. We'll probably pick a little bit larger location. Grissom. Jacob DeGrom. But what you're saying is right, Ryan. There's so much available. So much available. $60 worth of Shohei. $60 worth of Shohei. E-Way. Tristan Cases. So, it is what it is. I'm actually, now that we've, hey, look at that. $100 worth of Shohei. I'm actually kind of excited about the prospect of going somewhere else, honestly. I love this shop. I think we have, I'm going to toot our horn. I think we've done a great job of making this shop look nice. I do honestly and truly believe it is the nicest looking shop in all of St. Louis. And I've been to all the other shops in St. Louis, so I say that with a little bit of Michael Harris second. But we can recreate this with a little more space. So that's what we're going to have to do. Nolan Gorman. The other bad thing that's going on, and I'm not saying this as a political statement, so please do not read anything more into it than exactly what it is. Mask mandates are starting to come back. Enough so that, Josh, our trip to Hawaii is a little in doubt now. And that's not going to make somebody happy. So there's Josh. Somebody will be unhappy if that happens. So let's hope it doesn't. But things ain't looking promising. Purple out of 299. So if that happens, you know. Aquawave out of Gunnar Henderson in the Chrome Hobby Box. Hey, yeah, you need to. Put it in the buy, sell, trade, share group. Our show is 2 weeks from tomorrow. Our first card show here is 2 weeks from tomorrow. I say here because we had them in California. And so I think it's going to be a good show. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're getting lots of buzz, which is nice. With SGC dropping their price of grading, I've been fielding calls, oh my Lord, all day long, which is great. Which is great. $15 for sports and non-sports, and $9 for TCG. So if that's your thing, it's easy for the Facebook group people, but you can always send stuff in. Smith, Julio, Gosman out of 199. So lots of interesting things going on. And then it feels like if there are times when I want to be a big crybaby and pitch a fit about it. It's like today when I mean again, I'm angry that you make a deal with somebody and then they just turn around and unceremoniously sell off the product that they promised to you. For what amounted to $100 a case more, so $300. I hope $300 for this person was worth me never dealing with them again. And what aggravates me about it is when there's a call, hey, dude, can you pick up this for me? You know what I'm saying? I have never said no. Never said no. And so then the shoe's on the other foot, and so that's just never going to happen again. Bryce Harper. That's sad, but it is what it is. Once you figure people out, don't give them a second chance. Because if that happened once, it'll happen again. And so the conversation was very polite today. It was very nice. But it was, yeah, we're done. We're done. Oh, don't be mad. I'm like, what do you want me to be? I was supposed to have the product here. It was something we were gonna, do this weekend and figure out. And but there was something. I had this feeling, which is why I didn't make a bigger deal out of it in the group that we were gonna have it, because I want to make sure that I had it. Ah, well. There was something else this week, too. What else? What else? Oh, yeah, it was just the SGC thing. I could use better communication from SGC, I'll be honest about that. They need to let us know what's going on a little bit more. Cut my thin margins in half, which aggravates the crap out of me there. But I'll see if what they believe is going to happen. All of their internal numbers show that if making this move will have a double net positive, they figure they'll go up about 100% based on everything that they've done. All right, we'll see. Calls are up for sure, so that's a good thing. Yeah, but that doesn't mean anything. Honestly, PSA being down to 15 bucks doesn't mean anything. Again, I don't want to rag on PSA more than I probably already do, and I do it enough. It's $200. It's 3 months. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. I get what people say. But if that card is $201 of value, if they decide it's $201 after it's graded, it's no longer $15. I'll take the $1,500 raw value, 15 bucks in 2 weeks. And I don't have to worry about whether or not that was a card that somebody snapped out and trimmed and sent back in, or any of the other nonsense that goes on with those guys all day long. It seems nice. $15 sounds nice, but it's really not if you're going after a worthwhile card at all. At all. I mean, if you're getting a bunch of base rookies graded, I think it's great. That's what you're going after, base rookies. But then they might decide that for the good of the hobby, they can't give your card a 10. They can only give it a 9, you know, because it's not good for the hobby if there are too many 10s out there. So even though your card might be a 10, we'll give it a 9. There's that too, right? SGC is $15 across the board for sports and non-sports, and $9 for TCG. All TCG. They change it from Pokemon to all TCG. So, I mean, I understand why people like PSA. I'm not knocking that end of it, but I'll take the 2 weeks and the 80% comps, and virtually no chance of an upcharge over $15 and $200 raw value. I mean, $200 post-graded value and 3 months. Does what with a 9.5? You think their way to keep too many 10s down is a 9.5? Is that what you're saying? I can see the argument, but that is not a stated policy. I think the difference is the stated policy, right? That's a huge difference. I don't think that's the case. I think SGC is a tougher grader, but that's what I want in my grading is somebody that's tougher. But PSA, you know, their stated nonsense is nonsense. Ludolo, negative. Because I know for a fact they don't look at it that way. Because we've had those conversations. Jacob deGrom. We've had the 9.5 conversation. And I am 100% certain that there is no consideration for, oh, well, there's too many of these in the hobby. Adley Rutschman. Too many of that in the hobby. Yeah, I wish PSA did that too, right? Does PSA do that? Pete Alonso. There's a company for that, but that company's falling apart too. Hey, Julio. I wish a lot of things happen for the price that you're paying. But at $15 a card, I will accept the fact that it's consistently graded and it's back to me in 2 weeks. I'm happy with that. Hey! Ultraviolet, Freddie Freeman. Very nice. Look at that, Ryan. This first time I'm seeing Freddie. He doesn't look like Freddie Freeman, though, does he? Nice. I like it. Martinez. Here's Josh. Dermis. Nolan Gorman. And I will say about PSA is I don't like liars. And they're liars. Cal Mitchell. Enrique Duran. When they wanted us to start grading with them, they did so disingenuously. And so I take that in consideration too. If you tell people something, you ought to stick to your word. Or your word should be good. No one should have to go follow up on you and then call you on it and then have you say, well, Nope. If Beckett actually gets it back together, we are technically Beckett, but I'm not going to do anything with them until they get their stuff together. Or we wait and see, and they never do. Is that $20 worth of potential Mookie? I think the guys who are 100% pro SGC, I mean pro PSA, do so with blinders on. Wait, wasn't this No, I thought it was turned the other way. That's not oh, it is autograph. Schuster. Who are you? Taylor Ward. Michael Harris. Peraza. Bobby. Put a sleeve on that one. Cabrera. Xander. Stanton. Oop. Hey. Outman. Cabrera at a 350. No, it's the same exact thing, Ryan. It's funny how if you look at where the 10s come from, there never seems to be. Remember, PSA is owned by they have an umbrella company that has several sports businesses underneath that umbrella. Never see any issue with those companies, those auction houses and things getting 10s. Never see a problem with those places getting 10s. Matter of fact, a lot of the cards that are whacked out, I won't say a lot, but several of the cards that have been taken out and trimmed and submitted again has happened to be through auction houses. It's weird how that works. Just certain auction houses that have affiliation to, certain card grading companies. I don't know. And for the good of the hobby, doesn't Drury, Goldie, both pinks. Oh no, this guy's numbered. Daggone it. This guy must suck. That's twice that I... Fortunately, they're falling flat, but I do apologize that that one's coming out of my hands. Cody Clemens. Jose Miranda, Tristan Cases. Hey, look, a giant. Shea. I'm just not a fan of the games. Tell us about that knowledge. What kind of knowledge made you stop? And no offense, but this was it Star Company Jordans? Was it Jordan Rookies? I think it was Jordan Rookies that had PSA had graded some of them, and some were fakes, and you know it. And it turned out they were all fakes. And how the hell does that keep happening? That happens a lot. How the hell does that keep happening? It's like who's the one that does the certification of the boxes? What the hell would you? Why would you ever send your box to that person to be certified? BBCE? Why would you ever send anything to them? They've made so many mistakes. They know as much about certifying those boxes as I do. Looks pretty good. Let's put a wrapper on it. And then when and then you open it up and you're like, oh, oop, our bad. Really? If you actually knew what you were doing and what you were saying, there would be some kind of a money back guarantee. When we certify these, whatever the current market value is, that is what we will give to you. Because we know what we're doing. So there's a lot of scammy people. Who was I talking to today? Somebody I was talking to today. For every one person I deal with in the shop that is genuine and a decent person, I deal with 10 that are out to con me in some way. I was telling Ian, it's sad that I now, whenever a new person comes in and they want me to look at something or do anything, that I come in guarded. I used to never do it that way. I always used to just come in completely open, not worried about that stuff. Now it get. It used to not be that way 30 years ago. It used to not be that way 30 years ago. Aha. Yeah, you wonder what relationship got that card to 10, Ryan. And again, another thing with PSA, they have guys who come in from college for the summer and work for them. And then at the end of the summer, they go back to college. Really? That's your grading core? That's the guys that are training to do it? That's who is deciding cards? That seems kind of sucky to me. We will never be what a lot of these big boys are. I had somebody tell me again the other day, you guys should be this and you guys should be that, where breakers are concerned. But in order for me to be what they want me to be, I have to ignore my core principles, and I just can't do that. There's no part of me that wants to be rich anyway. So, I mean, that's the other part of this is I'm not interested in being a millionaire. I know I'm a terrible person, but I have no interest in it. I am happy just being comfortable. Hanging out with my kids every day. Hanging out with the net as much as I can. Doing this, I'm happy. I know that 85% of the people in this hobby who have made it big And 100% of them have had to compromise in order to do it. Compromise their beliefs, do things that they didn't want to do, but you know, the money was just too good. Yeah, I'll just not do that. Kyle Stowers pink. Maybe I am still a little mad. Morel. Logan. Javier Baez. Pew, we got a all accidentally. Well, I mean, you know, if we play the lottery and we hit the lottery, you know, that's a different, I guess that's a different thing. But I don't want to get it rich off the backs of other people. All those guys, man, it really is something that this part of it gnaws at me a lot. Is I know a lot of guys who took the PPP loans who didn't need the PPP loans, and then took that money from the PPP loans, used it for things they weren't supposed to use it for, you know, hey, Encarnacion. Use it for things they shouldn't have used it for, and then were forgiven for the loan. Yeah, I couldn't live with myself. Adley. Naroda came in here one day and needed help moving a body. You know what? I was, you know, I did it one time, but I'm never helping to move a body again. You know, those are the kind of things you just can't do for people. Volpe. Well, look at what's his butt that started the Market Movers or whatever it is app. Took $2 million PPP loan. Still hasn't explained where that money went. I mean, come on. Come on. Just explain it. If nothing bad happened with it, explain it in a way that people will understand. Hey, show the receipts. Show the receipts. And then we all know what happened to it. A lot of the biggest breakers took PPP loans and they didn't need it. There wasn't a breaker worth his salt during the pandemic who didn't make a killing. Except those boneheads like us who resisted doing that because I felt guilty. Yeah, I know. Sometimes I am my own worst enemy, but you know, I go without feeling bad. Jared Walsh out of 275. I say that, but we were 3 cases a day back then, before the shop. We used to run, oh my Lord, 6 breaks a day, including eBay. 8 breaks a day. I mean, plenty of weekends where we were doing 3 in the Facebook group and 6 on eBay. Just back to back on eBay. Toglia. Hey, Volpe. I'm too lazy now. I won't do that again. Maybe. Stephen Kwan, 2 autos, which means the other half should have maybe 3 more. And we got no Acuñas. Is that right? We didn't hit 1 Acuña yet. We got 1 more shot. Yeah, the eBay stories were good. They were good. There's a con place. Holy cow. Someone trying to con you all the time. I never lost an eBay fight. I was always proud of that. Anytime somebody tried to pull some shenanigans, I would go directly to eBay. And then if I didn't get the answer that I wanted, I would call back. I've called back eBay 6 times to try to get something to change. Peraza. Until I finally reach the right person who makes it happen. CJ Crone. JJ Outman. 2 autos. 2 autos in the first half. And not a Trout to speak of. Yeah, I know. But if you give them to me for $250, I'll take them still. So you guys want to open first? Let's open this last. I didn't mean to buy the Nationals. I just missed out on all the other teams, and they were the last one. What does that mean? Well, I didn't really want them, you know. I was just bidding on them. Really? Okay. What? What? Oh, hold on. Hold on, guys. I got to mute. Ian's going to talk bad about all of you. Psst, psst. Hold on. We're not muted. Guys, I got to go out front real quick. I apologize. I'll be right back. Oof. Sorry about that, guys. That took a lot longer than I thought it would. I do apologize. That's the negative to just be me and Ian. And that's a Krav Maga with the twins. And whenever there's an issue, I got to go run up front and deal with it. If Ian's calling me to the front, it's something. It's something. He hates when I have to come up in front and deal with stuff. Anybody back? Does everybody fall asleep? Maybe watch the Chiefs game, Chiefs-Lions game. What I know for sure, the Lions are a better team than I thought they would be. But Kansas City will figure it out. Patrick Mahomes is just way too good not to figure it out. The receivers look like they were a bunch of new receivers, but by game 4, I guess this will have it together. Vladdy. I really like these still. Contreras. Launched into orbit. Julio. I would have loved to see Andy and Mahomes rip the receivers. That was just... Well, you know what? New guys. I mean, they're, you know... They did suck. McClanahan. They sucked for sure. Jose Ramirez. Green. Is this numbered? Not numbered. Just green. Okay. It's green. Quan. Aaron Judge. Out of 199. It did. You're right, Jason. That's exactly what it felt like. Oh, this one's out of 75. Now that I remember where these are at. I would agree with that. And I'm not taking a shot at the Cubs when I say this, but I felt like that in the 2016 World Series. I felt like it was more the Indians losing it than it was the Cubs winning it. So, yes, I got that vibe from the game last night as well. Julio. Devers and Cases. Put a sleeve there. Bryce Terang. Dansby. Yelich. Alejandro Kirk. I had this collection I told you guys about that I bought a while ago that had a bunch of fake Jordan rookies and those kind of things in it. Hey, look at that. Shohei Ohtani. But there's some nice cards in there. I was going through it last night, pulling things out and moving things around. We're going to put top loader on that one. It's fun. I didn't get through everything the first round. So we'll see what happens in the next ones. Simeon. Riley Green. Harris, Riley, and Acuna. These are cool. They really are cool. Cool cards. DJ LeMahieu. What are these called? Disco or something? What are these called? Circle Vision 3D? I can't remember. I don't think I was paying attention the first time. Austin Riley launched into orbit. Meneses Ohop. Rutschman, Bobby Witt, and Riley Green. I'm going to go to one of the three. I'm just going to roll out. Oh, is that our auto? Orange? Come on, orange auto. Hey, look at that. Mike Yastrzemski. Color match. I like it. I like it. Yeah, whatever they are. Nucleus. At a 25, I got a hit. That's a cool card. Pena, like him. Yoshida. That was beautiful. Was that a Halloween boo or something? Are we supposed to have an autograph? I hope so. Oh, no. There's no guarantee, is there? It's like for a case or something. CJ Crone. Beatty Alvarez and Alonso. 4 to 5 a case, yeah. Kyle Tucker. Austin. Lennon Sosa. Nolan Gorman. Kyle Stowers. Ooh, Senga. Nice. Tree Turner. Bobby. Now we'll put sleeve on Bobby. Whew. That's a lot of sleeve stuff. Am I prepared for... I'm not. So I'll have to get prepared for the afterwards after the Immaculate. What can we expect in a box of Immaculate? Well, we can expect 6 cards. That's all it tells us. 6 cards. I think it's normally, what, 2 to 3 autos? That's almost a Giants color on that. I might have to keep that. Redemption in the bottom? Ah. Too bad. Too bad. That's a good color. I like that. What's beeping? What time? You guys want me to do all the deep special Heidi stuff? Heidi like in hiding, not like Heidi like in the movie. Something thick. There's something thick. Can anyone see what those are? You want me to hide it? I don't think anybody can see. How about out of 25, Cleveland, Daniel Espino? It's a nice patch. Nice patch. It's got a little white there. Look at that corner. Poof. Daniel Espino took a little bit of a beating. You can sit right here. Hey, an autograph. Holy crap, this is thick. Who's this guy? Tink Hence. Nice. Out of 49 for the Cardinals. 1 out of 49. Jumbo fielding glove signature. That's a glove. Oh yeah, it feels leathery. Nice. 1 out of 49. Number 1. He's number 1. Tink looks good though. Can't send that off to SGC. That is too thick. They will reject it. Joey Weimer. 50 out of 99. Mealy Wake, Weimer. Come this way a little bit. Boo, that one's nice. Cleveland and Milwaukee. Well, isn't that wonderful? So we're going to have to random this one off. Braves and Indians. This is out of 15. Milwaukee and Cleveland. So that would have been the Milwaukee Braves back then. Well, there's a random in our future. Noelvi Marte out of 49. He's the Cincinnati. 20 out of 49. Noelvi Marte. That's 3 autos. This is auto number 3. And our last, no, this is a thick one too. Oh, this is sweet. Holy cow, look at that pretty thing. 17 out of 35. Masataka Yoshida. I like it. Jumbo Fielding Glove Signature. So we got 2 of those. That's pretty. Isn't that pretty? That is pretty. It's very nice. Z number 7. 17 out of 35. How come his glove is black and red, and here it's not? Let me see. Pretty. All right, I got to clip some corners on some sleeves before I put them in there. So let's do the random on this real quick. Let me get that set up. Then we'll do that. Then we'll do a recap, and then we'll be done for the night. And then we're gonna list at 4 o'clock tomorrow, and then I think we're gonna list at 7. 4 and 7. Random. So the Braves in this are, you get 15. And the Cleveland Baseball Club, the Clevelanders, they're $15, so you get 2. I'm going to put an I, because they're actually Indians in this. All right, so let me bring you guys in to the display capture. Let's jump over here. We randomized this one time. We should have 17. Will the Indians be on top in any? 2, 3. Oh, look at that. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, twice. 9, 10. All right. So it is, in fact, the Braves. We hit 10, and it's the Braves. Man, Cleveland, those are some serious odds there of hitting that twice like that. That's pretty awesome. All right. Recap. So these will all be sleeved and top loaded. 2 autos, which means, what are we getting? 5 to 7? So we should have some more autos in this, the other half of this blaster case, because it's going to be the same one. There's Yoshida. What are these called? Nucleus. LeMahieu Nucleus. I don't know what this one's called, but it's Shohei. Christian Yelich Nucleus. There's Yoshida twice. Aaron Judge is out of 199. Jose Ramirez is out of 99. No, 75. 75. Volpe, nice. For the sepia. Jared Walsh out of 275. Corbin Carroll. Corbin Carroll again. Volpe. Rutschman. Autograph of Gerard Encarnacion. Herrar. I've been guessing Encarnacion Milwaukee. Jordan Walker. Drury out of 399. Cabrera out of 350. Jared Schuster for the Braves. Jordan Walker. Nice Freddie Freeman. Ultra Violet. All-Stars. Dodgers. Rutschman. A negative of Lodolo. Gosman out of 199. That's where we're going with. Gosman's going to win the Cy Young because we hit that card. Small out of 299. $40 for Ohtani. $20. $20. That's $80. And look, there's $100 worth of Ohtani. No Acuna. Good Lord, the Braves are going to probably show up in that other half in a big way. Volpe Pink. Freed out of 199. Corbin Carroll. Technicolor. Volpe again out of 275. That's very nice. And then Austin Hayes out of 125. So this one we randomed off, and it went to the Braves. 3 out of 15. Dual. This one's beat up out of 25 for Cleveland. Espino. It's got some issues. And then we got 4 autos. So all patch autos. Or some kind of something auto. Relic autos. 50 out of 99 for Weimer for Milwaukee. Novi Marte for the Reds out of 49. 20 out of 49. Tink Hence. This is nice for the Cardinals. 1 out of 49. I like that. And then this is really pretty. Masataka Yoshida, 17 out of 35. It's got a good signature. A baseball relic. It's called Jumbo Fielding Glove Signatures. Okay, there it is. That's pretty. All right, guys. Appreciate you as always. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you for listening to me while I was away taking care of the shop. So I appreciate you guys a lot. We're going to hit, like I said, 4 o'clock and a 7 o'clock tomorrow. I will get those posted, and we'll get everything figured out. So you guys have a great night. Thanks a lot. Appreciate you. I think we're going to do, I've got 2 more boxes of Cosmic in the shop. I think we're just going to break those tomorrow. And then those are done with this other 20. That's a pretty good break. So thanks, guys. Appreciate you a lot. I'll see you later.